Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear honorable judges, my name is Nineung Kinanti and I'm here for representing SMPN Negeri 3 Cibadak. I will presenting speech about the existence of Indonesian language as a national identity in the globalization era. Indonesia is a country that has diversity of cultures and languages. For example, my name. Nineung comes from Sundanese words that means remembering. The many ethnic groups and cultures are capital for Indonesia to foster a sense of unity and strengthen national identity through the use of the Indonesian language. In the current globalization era, Indonesian is rarely used by some people, especially young people. Language is an important thing in human life. Language serves as communication tools between humans to understand each other. In addition, language also functions as the identity of a particular country or group of people. Indonesia itself has a quiet, unique identity that is able to distinguish it from other nations. The identities formed through this long historical process should not be lost or taken away. The youth, as the next generation of the nation, have an obligation to maintain and preserve it, especially in the use of Indonesian, which every year looks increasingly sad. Teenagers today more often speak using a foreign language, slang, or a strange language that only a group of them understand. This makes the existence of the Indonesian language begin to be marginalized and, of course, ultimately becomes a seed for the formation of an identity crisis for the Indonesian nation. Dear honorable judges, on October 28, 1928, to be precise, as the Youth Pledge, Indonesian was inaugurated as the language of unity to facilitate communication between ethnic groups. This inauguration is a manifestation of the actualization of unity as the identity of the Indonesian nation, which is widely mentioned through the motto, different but still one. As a nation built on the basis of ethnic and cultural diversity, the decision to make an Indonesian the national language in the Republic of Indonesia is not an easy matter to decide. As a national language, Indonesian serves a symbol of national pride, national identity, allies and media between citizens, between regions, and between cultures, as well as a unifying media for tribes, cultures, and languages in the archipelago. Therefore, every citizen is obliged to maintain and preserve what is owned by his nation, so that the worst possibilities, such as an identity crisis, do not occur. The next goal is to warn the Indonesian people, especially teenagers, to be able to reaffirm the existence of Indonesian language among other languages, because Indonesian is a very important national identity. In this global era, the identity of a nation is very important to maintain so that our nation can still show its existence among other nations in the world. With many people's ambition to go international, they tend to prefer to study foreign languages rather than Indonesian. In fact, this is a golden opportunity for millennial teenagers to introduce their own language to foreign audiences. And that's all for my speech. I'm sorry if there are any mistakes. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.